Okay, so 75-1A, I just wanted to introduce your new math facts, which are subtracting 3 facts. So if you didn't do it, this would be the time. Okay, so let's begin with 3 minus 3. So 3 minus 3 would equal 0. 4 minus 3 would be 1. 5 minus 3? 2. Y'all should be filling it in, guys, while we're going through it. 6 minus 3? 3. 7 minus 3? 4. 8 minus 3? 5. 9 minus 3? 6. 10 minus 3? 7. 11 minus 3? 8. 12 minus 3? 9. 13 minus 3? 10. And 14 minus 3? 11. Okay, so these are our minus 3 facts. These are the facts that you'll be testing on this week on Thursday. Okay, so just make sure you know these facts in preparation for your test on Thursday. All right, so let's go ahead and go over them just quickly together. 3 minus 3. 3 minus 3 equals
0, 0, 0. 4 minus 3 equals 1, 1, 1. 5 minus 3 equals 2, 2, 2. 6 minus 3 equals 3, 3, 3. 7 minus 3 equals 4, 4, 4. 8 minus 3 equals 5, 5, 5. 9 minus 3 equals 6, 6, 6. 10 minus 3 equals 7, 7, 7. 11 minus 3 equals 8, 8, 8. 12 minus 3 equals 9, 9, 9. 13 minus 3 equals 10, 10, 10. 14 minus 3 equals 11, 11, 11.
Okay, awesome. All right. All right, let's go ahead and work on the board a little bit. If you have a little sleep paper, you can get that out so we can work out some facts here on the board. All right, so if you have your little sleep paper, let's go ahead and get started. I'm gonna work out some facts. Okay, so I have 68 plus 29. Let's focus just on this one right now. 68 plus 20, thank you, plus 29. Go ahead and set this one up and let's add it. 68 plus 29. 68 plus 29. You can go ahead and add this one up. Joshua? Okay, so the first one, 8 plus 9, 17. Carry the 1. 1 plus 6 is 7. 7 plus 2 is 9. Let's go ahead and do this one. 14 plus 13 plus 18.
Do we set it up just like that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right.
Okay. Okay, so let's go ahead. Anybody wants to add this one up for us? Are you still adding?
I do.
Okay, go ahead, Abaya.
4 plus 3 equals 7.
Uh-huh.
7 plus 8 equals 15. Put the 5 under the 4, 3, and 8. Put the 1 on the other side. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 plus 1 equals 4. Equals 45.
45. Good. All right, go ahead and do the last one. 75 plus 75 cents plus 69 cents. Whoever's coming, please stop. You ain't about to get out of here.
Miss Flugent,
Uh-huh.
can I go to the bathroom?
Sure.
Miss Flugent,
Uh-huh.
if you see me leave the meeting, that's because my internet connection is bad.
Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and add this one. 75 cents plus 69 cents. Anyone wants to add this one up? Okay, go ahead, Faith.
5 plus 4 equals 9.
9.
Oh, yeah. 5 plus 9.
Mm-hmm.
11.
14. Okay, how do I show 14?
Put the 4 at the bottom.
4. There's the
1
1.
at the top.
Uh-huh.
1 plus 7
Uh-huh.
equals 8.
Okay.
8 plus 6.
14. What do I do, guys? Since my answer is 14, what do I do? Remember, we talked about that. If the front numbers are more than 10, more than 9, what do I do?
Put add the 14.
Yeah, just put the whole thing down because there's nothing to add after that. So we simply just bring it all down. That's only with the front number. So it's 100, actually $1.44 because this is money, but $1.44. Okay, good job. All right, let's go ahead and look at a couple other things. Okay, so remember we talked about place value. We learned that all numbers have a place and the place that they are in has a value. So we have right here, we have 168, for example, here. So I know that in that number, I have 8 ones and 6 tens. Does anyone know what this place is called here? Where the 1 is? We have the ones, tens, thank you. What is this place called? Anyone knows? We have the ones place, tens place. What would this, where the 1 is? What place would this be called, Kinley? The hundreds place. So anytime you have 3 numbers in a number, you have the hundreds, tens, ones. H-T-O, hundreds, tens, ones. So that means in 168, I have 100, 6 tens, 8 ones in 168.
Oh, I get it.
Yeah. If I had 245, look at that. How many hundreds? 2 hundreds, 4 tens, 5 ones. make 245. So whenever you have three numbers, this is your place value, hundreds, tens, ones, HTO. Okay, that's just something for us to remember because of the next part of our lesson. So we're gonna learn how to read 100 numbers and draw them using the pattern blocks, okay? So you'll have three different blocks and you'll see it on your page in particular today, which we'll look at it in a second. So we have our large square box here, which means 100. That means this is a total of 100. Then we have our smaller rectangular box here. That's a total of 10. And then we have our small box here, which equals just 1. So let me show you how we will count this. So look at my pattern I drew here with the pattern blocks. How many big squares do I have?
2.
So how many hundreds would that be? So that will be 200. How many tens do I have? 3. So that will be how many? 3 tens. And then how many ones do I have? 4. So that's 4 ones. What number did that make? 234. 234. Let's look at this one. How many hundreds do I have? 3 hundreds. How many tens? 5 tens. And then how many ones?
1.
What number did that make? 300 and... Did I sit in the chair? It's not.
Are we doing some more? Nobody. No, it's not. It's quick. What are you doing?
Okay. Let's go ahead and look at this one. How many hundreds?
400.
400. How many tens?
3.
3 tens. And how many ones?
4.
What number did that make? 434. So this is how we read the number blocks.
That's
What
easy.
do you need from me while I'm trying to teach? Seven, which is every Monday. Okay, so this is how you would read the 100 blocks, okay? All right, let's look at my thermometer. Look at it closely. What will my temperature be? Remember our lines in between, we count by twos. You go based on the 10 you just passed.
96.
96, so we just passed up 90, so 92, 94, 96 degrees. Good. Awesome.
Oh,
all right, so that's it for our math. Let's go ahead and get out your reading.
Wait, you said we were going to do those number blocks in our math book.
Yeah, I think. That's page 46 in your math. Let's see if Carson knows this book. He probably do. 46 in your reading.
46. I don't have reading. I don't have reading. I don't have reading either. Yes, he does. Right there.
You did?
Mm-hmm. He's using my chemistry.
Okay, page 46 in your reading. Let's read about class time in the caverns. No, I'm gonna use his. No, where is his? Oh, well then take yours.
This is.
And please put them in boxes, please.
They're going on a field trip. I read this story. In book group. Where's my reading? December 3rd?
All right, let's go ahead and read class time in the caverns. Josh, you want to start us off on page 46?
Mr. Bennett's class was talking a field trip one day as the children sat in their seats on the bus. Mr. Bennett told them what they were about to see today. We are going to the cavern, she said. Caverns are like the caves we have been learning about in class. You will have a chance to see many of the things we have talked about. Everyone must stay very close to me and to our guild. We don't want anyone to be lost or hurt. The children were very excited. They could not wait to see a real cave with the.
Okay, good. So we're introduced to Mrs. Bennett's class, and where are they going?
On a field.
They are going on a field trip. They are going on a field trip together, right? Where are they going?
In the cave.
Well, caverns, and a cavern is a cave. That's what it is. So yeah, they're going to the caverns to go to the cave, right? And so they already were excited because they had already discussed a lot of what they would see. So they're looking forward to all of the things that they would see on their field trip. Okay, Naraya, 47.
When the bus came to stop, the children hopped out of the bus one by one and lined up with Mr. Bench beside the big oak tree. I do not see a cave, Emma said. Where is it? Said Jack. You're standing on top of it, said the lady in the tan suit. It's underground. The children all looked at the ground and some stomped their feet. The lady kept talking. We will have to go down some steps to get to the cave. Follow me.
Okay, so they finally arrived where they have to go. So they didn't initially see the cave, but where was it?
They were stepping on it.
So it was, if they were standing on it, then it was under them. The cave was underneath them, right? It was an underground cave. So they were excited to go underground to see the cave, okay? 48, Kidney.
What are we on, Miss Fusion?
Reading, page 48. Reading, page 48.
They followed the guide into the welcome center and found the steps down. They went into the cavern. It was dark, but light lined the sides of the cave, so they can see. They followed the guide down a path into the cave. Who can find a cave column? Asked Miss Bennett. There's one over there, said Ruby. She pointed to the column had formed from water dripping from the roof Okay, the class, all the stone column. Very good, Lindy said Miss Bennett.
Okay. All right, so they followed the guys. She took them down into the cave. Was it dark? Was it light? How was it in the cave?
Dark.
It was pretty dark in the cave. Yes, of course. It's going to be dark inside of a cave. But they had little lights where they could see. Okay, and then what did they start to see? Somewhat.
Water drip.
Columns. They saw columns, right? And it's formed from the water dripping. And so, yeah, like a lot of times in the caves, the water builds up and it forms these columns. Has anyone been in the cave before? No, I have. Yeah, so that is, I'll show you pictures after the story. Okay, all right, 49. Avaya, you want to read 49?
I'm at Arizona, and I don't think my mom.
I just came back in. Huh?
I don't really. My mom didn't pack my reading book for
Oh,
when
you
I
don't have
went to
your reading?
Arizona. Yeah, because I'm in Arizona, so it's probably still like California.
Okay, that's all right. Okay.
Wait, I mean Texas.
Yeah, I know what you're saying. Okay. All right, 49. Faith.
Very good, Lily, said Miss Bennett. Do any of you remember what those are called? Miss Bennett pointed to some stone spikes hanging from the roof of the cave. I know, said Max. It's a flat side. That said that. That's right. The guy said that let it die. You have a very smart class, Miss Bennett. Miss Bennett winked at her class and they gave her wide smiles. Just then Jack saw something flutter. What is that? He asked. The guy looked where he was pointing. Just grinned and said, "Oh, that is a bat. That is a bat." The children were afraid. A bat? They cried. Will it hurt us? No, the guy said. Most bats are harmless. He is just letting you know that he is there. Bats are not very pretty, are they? Amy said. Why did God make animals like that? The guy had to stop and think. She looked at the bat and then back at Amy.
Okay. Okay, so they go and they see the column. So now they're looking at all the different things inside of the column. They're looking at the stone column that was called stalactite. Okay. And so they're, touring, seeing everything. What animal do they find out is inside of the cave? Bats live inside of caves. Excuse me, bats live inside of caves. Yes. Okay. So they were worried that the bats would do anything, but would the bats do anything to them? No, not at all. Okay, 50. Joshua, page 50.
Bats eat many of the bugs that are pests to us, said the glue. If there were no bats, there would be bugs everywhere. No, and those bugs would eat the plants that grew food. That right, said Mr. Bennet, and bats are like this cave in a way. Some people say that they are not pretty, but we can still learn from them. Like what Mr. Bennet Max asked, they walked down the path to get a closer look at the interesting animal. Now I'm done.
Okay. All right. So they're just talking more about the bats, how they eat more of the bugs that are pests, right? And so they talked about the bats. Okay, 51, Naraya.
Do you see how the bat hangs upside down, said Mr. Bonnet? That way they can take off and fly. It is much faster to get their dinner, said the guide. Wow, Lily said. Mr. Bonnet explained, if you try to hang upside down for as long as the bat does, it would hurt your body. But God made the bat so that he can hang for a long time and be just fine. It seems like God made the bat for a reason, said Jack. Yes, he did, Jack. Yes, he did, Jack, said Mr. Bonnet. God has a wonderful plan for all of his creation. When it is time to get back on the bus, all of the children were still talking about the things they had found in the cave. Mr. Bonnet shook the guide's hand. Okay.
All right, so they saw the bats hanging upside down, right? And so if we hang up upside down, we'll have issues, but God made bats. He gave them the ability to be able to lay upside down, okay? So when they got on the bus, they were still talking because they were so excited. Kenley?
Thank you for taking my class out into the cabin, Miss Bennett said. They learned many things today. Well, I learned something too, Miss Bennett, the guide said. I learned that there is a great God who has a plan for all things.
All right, good. So they had a great time in their cave tour. Tomorrow. Yeah, on their cave tour. Okay, good. Let's go ahead and look at your spelling for this week. We're on list 14, page 28. All right, your spelling list 14, page 28. All right, let's go ahead and look at our list. So we're looking at sounds from chart 11. O, A, C, A, U, A, W, and E, A's. All right, let's begin. Number 1, cover.
Cover. C-O-V-E-R. Cover.
2, China.
China. C-H-I-N-A. China.
Go put that in your book set, Kendall. 3, ounce. What is that?
Ounce. U-O-U-N-C-E. Ounce.
Ounce. 4, pause.
Pause. P-O-P-A-U-P-A-U-S-E. Pause.
3, draw.
Draw. D-R-A-W.
Draw.
6, easy.
Easy. E-A-S-Y. Easy.
7, weather.
Weather.
W-E-A-T-H-E-R. 8.
Monday.
Monday.
Monday. M-O-N-D-A-Y.
9,000.
Thousand.
9,000. A-S-N-D.
10, pencil.
Pencil.
Pencil. P-E-N-C-I-L.
Pencil.
11, auto.
Auto.
Autumn. A-U-T-U-M-N.
N.
Auto.
Yeah, 12, teacher.
Teacher. T-E-A-T-E-R.
Teacher.
13, bread.
Bread.
E-R. Bread. B-R-E-A-D.
14, month.
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 M-O-N-T-H.
M-O-N-T-H.
15, either.
Either.
Either. E-I-T-H-E-R. Either.
16, once.
Once. O-N-C-E.
17, busy.
B-U-Z. B-U-S-E. I mean, S-Y.
Why? Yeah.
Busy.
All right, let's look at your Greek and Latin for this week. That Greek word is dromos.
Dromos. D-R-O-M-O-S.
That's what we did. It means race course. Okay, and your Latin words, infans.
Infants. I-N-F-A-N-S.
And it means inability to speak. And then ludo.
Ludo. L-U-D-O.
And it means play or mock. Good. All right. So that's it, guys. Okay, so that's it for our Zoom today. I did want to say before we go, so this Friday you will have your regular social studies test, but along with our social studies test, we'll be testing on not all of the colonies this week, but the sections. So you see how it's yellow, purple, and orange? That's what we'll be testing on. You'll have to identify which color is what section, and the map tells you right here. So make sure to study that. But next Friday, we will have a test on the 13 colonies, okay? So that means you need to probably start studying this week, okay? Yeah? All right. So just make sure it's on page 46 in your book, and I have it posted in Google Classroom. So make sure you're studying so that you're prepared for the test on Friday, because you shouldn't be using your book. You should know this automatically by studying. Okay? All right. So that's it for us today, guys. I hope y'all have a good afternoon. I'll see you tomorrow for Bible.